Hey guys, Topball24 back at you with another video. Today we'll be switching it up a little bit. Today we're talking about just streaming in general, and the big question that I looked up a while ago was, what should I stream for my first video? How do I do it, And I got a lot of videos that I saw on how to make a video, obviously get good software, get a good mic, make sure you have a nice graphics card so whatever you're recording is nice. But then, what should I record for my first video was the biggest thing. Is I kind of just wanted to interact with everybody else in a different manner than, going outside my door or posting on Facebook. And I never got an actual thing to grasp on to answer that question. So, you kind of had to figure out yourself. So hopefully this video, my tips and tricks, my idea of how to figure out what that is what we'll start with. So I pretty much started off by pickpocketing buyers. This is old school RuneScape, so it's just a game. It's a MMORPG where you pretty much interact with the entire map with other players, monsters. There's quests. There's tons of skills. Pretty much anything you could ever want and ask for. It is the best game in the whole wide world. I love it so much. And so I was pickpocketing Vires, and I was just like, man, how do you left-click Vires? And I looked for the video, and I couldn't find a video anywhere. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could figure this out for myself. And luckily, I was able to figure it out, and I posted my very first video, and I would like to say it was pretty successful. I'm pretty freaking stoked. I got really lucky in my opinion. So that's one way, is if you ever have troubles with something, just look it up. And if you can't find it anywhere, and I know we've had that issue, is how to fix this, how to do this. It's like, oh my gosh, why is there no video out there? Well, if you can figure it out yourself and then post that video, one, the world will love you for it, and there's your video right there. Number two, I've been playing old school RuneScape for 20-ish years, so I just started to do something. I was like, well, why don't I just stream this, because I love doing it. So, maybe people will jump on board and start appreciating my videos and, what I do. And, if they have questions, I can be like, well, I have a lot of experience and I can help them. So, something that you're extremely good at, if you're really good at sports, if you're really good at finances, business. I mean, there's people who do coding videos that have millions of views. And I know I'm really not doing it for the views, but it does help. But it's really the community. Every single time I go live, it is the coolest thing ever. I mean, I talk to people from India, from Australia. All over the world. That's so freaking crazy and so cool. You would never get that anywhere else. So I just think it's wonderful to be able to reach out to other people and help them with the little things that you would have thought were just normal, and because you've been doing it for so long. And finally, one other idea that I've been thinking of, and it kind of has helped me for my future video, is just ask your friends, ask your family, or they really give you some good ideas about, if they never really thought of something. Or I have some people who comment on my videos and they say, how would you, does this apply, to a certain situation? And I'm just like, that's a good question, actually. And specifically, they're like, can you use an old school RuneScape, the RuneLite plugin, to do blackjacking? I was like, that's a great question. I'll look into it. And I ended up not making a video for it because I just wanted to give him a reply sooner than later. And but it really opened up a new idea of releasing. Well, what does this RuneLite plugin do for you? Well, if something new comes out on the internet, like for instance, Facebook now going to Metaverse, I think you could release a video on that, which would be, I don't even know why they're doing it, so why not? You got nothing to lose. I mean, you could talk about why the PlayStation 5 shortage is wrecking everybody, why is Topball24 trying to log in all the time on Walmart.com to buy a PlayStation 5? I mean, there's people who comment on people who commentate. Really, anything that you think is interesting, then just go for it and be positive, and just know that at the end of the day, I will gladly subscribe to your channel and I will watch it, because if you are passionate about it, then people will appreciate that and be passionate just like you. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And just know I am extremely passionate about old school RuneScape, and I can talk to you about Muriel all day long and pickpocketing and thieving. So, well, thanks again. Have a great night.